You own a commercial space, or do you rent this space?
We rent the commercial
You
space.
rent. And it's large enough so that you have subtenants.
Yes.
And you rented part of that space to the defendant who was starting a dance business, teaching
Correct.
children dance or adults?
Both.
How large is the space that you rented to her?
I'm not quite sure of the size. It's like a warehouse behind our office space.
Is it as large as this room?
It's probably a little bit larger.
Okay. So it's a pretty substantial space.
Yes.
Now, you rented it to her, and there came a time when she left, and you claim she left owing you rent and the place a mess requiring cleaning.
Correct.
What month did you move in, Miss Graham?
September 2017.
And what month did you move out?
December 2018.
Did you move out the beginning, middle, or end of December?
The middle of December.
Did you pay rent in December?
Yes.
Did you pay rent in November?
Yes.
Did you pay rent in October?
Yes.
Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
How much was your rent?
$1,000 a month.
May I see your checks?
I don't have checks, but I have the lease.
I don't want to see the lease. I want to see that you paid her.
I paid her in cash.
Then you have to show me where you took out $1,000 from the bank once a month in October, November, and December.
I have back to October, and that's as far as I've gotten. I have asked her for accountability multiple times, and she has yet to give it to me.
That's a yabba dabba 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 dabba. I asked you for proof that you paid November and December's rent.
I have asked her for that, Judge, and I have not gotten it.
I'm asking you. You. Prove to me that you paid the rent. She doesn't have to prove to me that you didn't pay the rent. I'm asking you to show me if I were being sued for rent. I would bring my bank statement if I took out the cash. I would bring a canceled check. I'd bring a money order, something.
I can show that we paid.
What months didn't she pay?
Well, she paid a little bit throughout the whole year, and her rent was $1,250.
My rent was $1,000. I have
May
it
I
on
see the lease?
Yes.
Name of the lease?
Yes.
Thank you, Byrd. 1,000. That's what it says here.
When they contacted us about renting the space, they had to get the money together, and a couple weeks
Listen.
later, I know,
That's what the lease says.
It does.
$1,000 a month.
but they paid $1,250, almost 9 months.
Well, if they paid $1,250 for 9 months, they overpaid $250 a month times 9.
Okay, they agreed to pay the $1,250 because when they showed up, they did not have their deposit. So in July through August, she hadn't paid anything, and I met with her and her mother, and we agreed to start a new lease in September when it started again. And
Well,
I
then let me see
relieved.
that. Then let me see that lease. This starts
They
September
never si-
17.
They never signed the lease, so I relieved her of the back rent that she had not paid.